Welcome to Brainetainment, the place where knowledge and entertainment meet. Here at Brainetainment, we strive to deliver content that is not only engaging but also enlightening. We cover a wide range of topics with a special emphasis on those that stimulate our grey matter. Our mission? To make learning fun, one video at a time. In today's episode, we'll delve into the effects of video games on the brain, so stay tuned. Ever wondered what happens in your brain when you're immersed in a video game? Picture this. You're in the heat of a battle, your heart racing, fingers flying across the controller, totally engrossed in the world of pixels in front of you. This is a scene all too familiar to many of us. Video games, once a niche hobby, have exploded into a cultural phenomenon. They've crossed the boundary of being just a pastime for kids and teenagers and are now a significant part of our modern culture. We see games being enjoyed by people of all ages, backgrounds and walks of life. They've transcended traditional forms of entertainment and have become a common way to unwind, connect, and even compete. From the casual mobile gamer to the professional esports athlete, video games have a place in our lives and our society. So what happens when we engage in these digital realms? Let's dive into what these games do to our brains. First off, let's talk about how video games affect your brain structure. The human brain is a fascinating organ, constantly changing and adapting to new experiences, and video games, dear friends, are no exception. Scientific research has uncovered some intriguing ways in which video games can shape our brains. One of the most prominent findings is the impact on brain regions responsible for spatial navigation. Gamers, who often traverse virtual landscapes, appear to have a more developed hippocampus, the part of the brain that's like our internal GPS. But it doesn't stop there. Memory formation, a critical aspect of our cognitive function, is also influenced by video gaming. Studies have shown that regular engagement with video games can lead to expansion and better functionality of the brain regions associated with memory. It's like video games are giving our memory muscles a good workout. Let's not forget strategic planning. In the world of video games, a well-thought-out strategy can mean the difference between virtual life and death. This need for planning stimulates the prefrontal cortex, an area of the brain responsible for decision-making and problem-solving. Over time, this can lead to improved strategic thinking abilities. And then there's the matter of fine motor skills. Video games, particularly those that require quick reactions and precise movements, have been found to enhance the brain's motor cortex. This is the area that controls our physical actions. So in a way, playing video games could make you more adept at tasks requiring hand-eye coordination. So, what's the takeaway here? Video games are not just an entertaining pastime. They can also stimulate various brain regions, potentially enhancing cognitive functions like spatial navigation, memory, strategic planning, and fine motor skills. And there's more. Video games also impact our brain's performance. But that's a topic for our next scene. So stick around as we delve deeper into the intriguing relationship between video games and the brain. Not only do video games impact the structure of our brains, but they also influence how our brains function. Now, let's dive a little deeper into this fascinating topic. You might have heard that video games can improve reaction times. Indeed, research has shown that regular gaming can lead to quicker reflexes. This is because many games require split-second decisions. Over time, the brain becomes more adept at making these rapid-fire choices, leading to faster overall reaction times. But it's not just about speed. Video games can also enhance our hand-eye coordination. Think about it. When you're controlling a character on a screen, you're constantly aligning your physical movements with the visual information you're receiving. This constant feedback loop can help to improve your coordination skills over time. Furthermore, video games are often complex, requiring players to juggle multiple objectives at once. This complexity can lead to improved mental flexibility. Gamers often find themselves having to switch strategies on the fly, adapt to new information, or manage multiple resources simultaneously. These are all tasks that demand mental agility, and regular gaming can help to develop these skills. Additionally, video games can enhance our problem-solving skills. Many games are essentially a series of puzzles, each one more challenging than the last. Solving these puzzles requires critical thinking, pattern recognition, and strategic planning. By continually challenging ourselves in this way, we can sharpen our problem-solving abilities, but as we'll see, the influence of video games on our brains doesn't stop there. Interestingly, video games can also affect our emotions and social skills. This might sound surprising, but it's a topic that's been gaining more and more attention in recent years. So stay tuned as we delve deeper into how video games can shape not just our cognitive functions, but also our emotional and social capacities. Video games are not just about action and strategy, they can also be a roller coaster of emotions. Imagine this: you're in the midst of an epic battle, your avatar's health is dwindling and your heart is racing. Or maybe you're solving a complex puzzle, your mind is intensely focused, and you feel a surge of triumph when you finally crack it. These emotions aren't just a side effect of gameplay, they're an integral part of the experience. Video games have the ability to evoke a wide range of emotions. They can make us feel joy, fear, excitement, frustration, and even sadness. Have you ever felt a sense of loss when a beloved character dies, or a sense of satisfaction when you complete a challenging mission? These emotional reactions are a testament to the immersive power of video games. But it's not just about the emotions experienced in solitary play. Video games, especially multiplayer ones, can foster social connections. You team up with friends or strangers to defeat a common enemy, strategize together and celebrate victories. This shared experience can create a sense of camaraderie and even friendship. Scientific studies support this idea. Research has shown that cooperative gameplay, where players work together towards a common goal, can promote pro-social behaviors. One study found that players who engaged in cooperative games were more likely to exhibit helpful behavior in real life than those who played competitive games. This suggests that the social dynamics in video games can have a positive impact on our social skills and interactions outside the gaming world. In fact, for some, video games serve as a social outlet. They offer a platform to interact with others, build relationships, and even develop leadership skills. This is particularly true in the era of online gaming, where players from all over the world can connect and interact. So, the next time you pick up your controller or sit down at your keyboard, remember this: you're not just playing a game, you're embarking on an emotional journey, strengthening social bonds and perhaps even learning a thing or two about yourself. Now let's recap what we've learned today. Today, we've explored the fascinating world of video games and their impact on our brains. We've journeyed through the mysterious corridors of our mind, tracing the footprints video games leave in its intricate structure and function. We began our expedition by setting the stage, acknowledging the ubiquity of video games in our modern society and their potential to be more than mere entertainment. We've understood that video games, like any other tool, can be used for good or ill, depending on the wielder's intent and the circumstances. Next, we delved into the effects of video games on brain structure. We discovered that video games can stimulate growth in many areas of the brain, enhancing cognitive flexibility, decision-making, and hand-eye coordination. We've seen how certain games can transform our brains into more efficient machines, capable of processing information at lightning speed. Then, we navigated through the realm of brain function, where we found that video games can help improve problem-solving skills, multitasking abilities, and even our attention span. We've learned that video games can serve as a mental gymnasium where our brains can flex their muscles and build up strength. Our journey then took us to the intersection of video games, emotions, and social skills. We've learned that video games can evoke a wide range of emotions, from joy to frustration, teaching us to manage these feelings effectively. We've also seen how multiplayer games can enhance our social skills, fostering cooperation and communication. However, while we've highlighted the positive impacts of video games, it's crucial to remember that they should be enjoyed in moderation. Spending an excessive amount of time immersed in virtual worlds can lead to negative consequences, such as addiction or a decline in physical health. So, as we wrap up our voyage, let's keep in mind that video games can be a powerful tool for cognitive development and emotional learning. Still, like any tool, they need to be used wisely and responsibly. Thank you for joining us on this journey. We hope you found this exploration as fascinating as we have. As we continue to unravel the secrets of our brains, remember to balance your gaming with other enriching activities. Don't forget to subscribe to Brainytainment for more exciting and informative content. Until next time, keep your brains buzzing and your game controllers at the ready.